Welcomes you back, Club, another explosive episode, and today we are diving into a legend that refuses to slow down. Get ready because this is the full breakdown of the 2026 Suzuki Hayabusa, faster, wilder, and more extreme than ever. This machine has evolved beyond its history, beyond its reputation, and beyond the expectations of the entire motorcycling world. Suzuki didn't just update the Hayabusa, they rebuilt it into a new kind of monster. And if you thought the last generation was impressive, the 2026 model is going to blow your mind. Stay tuned, because we're unlocking every detail, every upgrade, and of course the expected price for the USA market. Imagine the early morning light hitting the curves of a motorcycle that looks like it was sculpted by the wind itself. Now imagine twisting the throttle and feeling power that erupts instantly, yet remains beautifully controlled. That is what the 2026 Hayabusa is built to deliver. For years, the Hayabusa has stood as one of the fastest, strongest, and most iconic hypersport bikes ever created. And now Suzuki has pushed it to a level that makes the old models feel like warm-ups. Let's begin with the heart of the beast. The 2026 Hayabusa holds a newly refined 1340cc inline-4 engine, but Suzuki has gone much deeper than displacement. They redesigned everything, from internal friction reduction to improved airflow, from stronger pistons to higher compression ratios. The result is a machine that delivers more responsiveness across the entire RPM range and more immediate power with every twist of the wrist. While Suzuki officially keeps numbers tight, insiders project horsepower in the 205 to 215 horsepower range, with torque sitting higher and hitting harder than previous models. This isn't just fast, it's savage. The throttle response is sharper, the acceleration is cleaner, and the bike launches forward with a force that feels supernatural. Suzuki reworked the fuel injection, the air intakes, the ECU tuning, and even the gearbox ratios to ensure that the 2026 Hayabusa remains one of the most thrilling machines on the planet. But here's the genius. The power is smoother. The bike no longer feels like it's trying to tear your arms off. Instead, it feels like it is working with you, not against you. Suzuki also upgraded the cooling system with improved radiator capacity, redesigned fan ducts, and advanced heat dissipation channels. On a bike with this level of power, heat management is crucial, and Suzuki absolutely nailed it. Now let's talk design, because the 2026 Hayabusa takes aerodynamics to a new level. The engineers sculpted the bodywork through wind tunnel testing to reduce drag and improve high-speed stability. Every curve, every crease, every angle has a purpose. The front fairing is sharper and more aggressive. The side fairings channel air in ways that improve both cooling and stability. The rear end is sleeker, with integrated LED lighting that enhances visibility while maintaining that instantly recognizable Hayabusa silhouette. One of the biggest highlights is the new aerodynamic winglets built into the fairing. These winglets provide additional downforce at high speeds, giving the rider more stability when pushing the bike to extreme performance. And trust me, when you're riding something capable of reaching ridiculous speeds, that added stability is priceless. Let's move into the electronics, because Suzuki has transformed the 2026 Hayabusa into a modern digital powerhouse. The bike includes a complete suite of electronic rider aids powered by a new advanced 6-axis IMU. You get traction control with multiple sensitivity levels, wheelie control, slide control, launch control, engine braking modes, power delivery settings, quickshifter, and cruise control. Suzuki didn't just upgrade the electronics, they brought them into the hypersport future. The 2026 model also includes a new high-resolution full-color TFT display. This screen delivers crisp information, customizable layouts, Bluetooth connectivity, navigation support, and even track telemetry options. Suzuki knows today's riders want information instantly and clearly, and the new TFT display finally brings the Hayabusa into the modern premium category. One of the standout features is the advanced riding mode system. Riders can customize throttle response, power levels, traction settings, engine braking strength, and shift sensitivity. Whether you want to cruise comfortably, ride aggressively, or push the limits on a track, the 2026 Hayabusa adapts to your style instantly. Let's talk braking, because stopping power is just as important as acceleration. Suzuki equipped the 2026 Hayabusa with updated Brembo-style calipers paired with large floating rotors, giving insane stopping precision. The rear brake has been refined for better control in high-speed braking scenarios. The brake system works with intelligent ABS that adjusts depending on lean angle, speed, and traction. This keeps the rider stable even when braking hard into sharp corners. Now let's move to the chassis and suspension. Suzuki uses a lightweight aluminum frame that's been refined for rigidity and handling. The suspension comes from KYB, featuring fully adjustable front forks and a high-performance rear shock. These upgrades make the Hayabusa more stable in high-speed sweeps while giving riders better feedback during aggressive cornering. The riding feel is more planted, more confident, and more balanced than any previous Hayabusa. The tires have also been upgraded to high-grip performance rubber designed to handle the extreme capabilities of this machine. Combined with the aerodynamic winglets and the advanced traction system, the 2026 Hayabusa gives riders a level of control that feels futuristic. Let's talk weight. Suzuki has managed to reduce overall mass by using lighter materials, including magnesium components, redesigned exhaust layout, and lighter frame sections. The 2026 Hayabusa still feels like a powerful hypersport machine, but it is noticeably more responsive, agile, and willing to change direction compared to previous generations. The exhaust system is a big talking point for 2026. Suzuki redesigned the exhaust to be lighter, cleaner, and more aggressive sounding. The new note is deeper, sharper, and more intimidating, exactly what a Hayabusa should sound like. It's not overly loud, but it has a signature presence that lets everyone know something serious just rolled by. Now, let's talk about comfort and everyday rideability. One of the biggest secrets to the Hayabusa's success has always been its surprising comfort. Riders often expect a cramped, aggressive sport bike, but the Busa has always had a long-distance friendly riding position, and Suzuki keeps that tradition alive in 2026. The seat is redesigned for better support, the handlebar reach is natural, the footpeg position balances sport and comfort perfectly. Long-distance touring is more enjoyable than ever. You also get cruise control, improved wind protection, and a more efficient fuel system. Suzuki wants the Hayabusa to be a bike you can ride every day, not just on weekends or at the track. Now the question everyone wants answered: how fast is it? The 2026 Hayabusa is expected to reach top speeds close to the electronically limited 186 miles per hour, and insiders believe it is capable of much more without restrictions. The acceleration from 0 to 60 miles per hour is expected to be under 2.8 seconds. It is, without question, faster, wilder, and more extreme than the outgoing model. Now let's talk about something equally important: pricing. Suzuki intends to keep the Hayabusa competitive, even with all these upgrades. The estimated price for the 2026 Suzuki Hayabusa in the USA market is around $19,999 to $21,499 depending on trim and packages. For a machine with this level of performance, technology, presence, and brand legacy, this is a remarkable value. Because when you compare it to other hypersport machines, the Hayabusa continues to offer more performance per dollar than almost anything in its class. Let's talk about who this bike is for. The 2026 Hayabusa is not for beginners. This is a machine built for riders who understand power, who respect physics, and who want unmatched speed wrapped in a refined, controllable, modern package. It's for riders who crave adrenaline, but also want comfort. It's for the experienced rider who wants a bike that can dominate straightaways, conquer long-distance road trips, and turn heads every time it appears. It's also for loyal Hayabusa fans who have been waiting for a true next-gen evolution, something that brings the iconic identity into the future. This is the most polished, most advanced, and most extreme Hayabusa ever made. Now let's talk about the riding experience. The moment you sit on the 2026 Hayabusa, you feel power waiting beneath you. The ergonomics invite confidence, the weight feels balanced, and the bike encourages you to take control. The throttle reacts instantly, the suspension communicates every movement of the road, and the electronic aids give you a sense of safety without taking away the thrill. When you open the throttle, the world snaps backward. The combination of instant torque, massive horsepower, and aerodynamic stability creates an acceleration sensation that feels unreal. But what makes the 2026 Hayabusa special is how manageable it is. The bike doesn't punish mistakes, it assists the rider, guides the rider, and enhances the rider's abilities. On the highway, the Hayabusa is a dream. Smooth, stable, powerful. You can cruise at comfortable speeds effortlessly, with minimal vibration and excellent wind protection. It's refined yet ready to explode with power whenever you ask. On twisty roads, the improvements in suspension, weight reduction, and cornering electronics make the bike more agile than any Hayabusa before it. You can lean deeper, brake later, and accelerate harder with confidence. On long-distance rides, the comfort and fuel efficiency shine. The bike is both a hypersport rocket and a sport touring companion. On the track, the 2026 Hayabusa is a beast. The advanced electronics allow riders to push harder, launch cleaner, corner faster, and stop with more confidence. The aerodynamic downforce keeps the bike planted even under extreme acceleration. One of the coolest things about the 2026 Hayabusa is its personality. It feels like a combination of raw power and modern refinement. It's thrilling yet civilized, wild yet controlled, extreme yet predictable. It is the perfect representation of a next-generation hypersport machine. Before we close, let's touch on customization. Suzuki is offering a wide range of accessories. Carbon fiber components, performance exhaust options, sport windscreens, custom levers, track seats, luggage options, and color variations. Riders can personalize the bike for speed, touring, or style. The 2026 model also comes in stunning new color schemes with sharper graphics, more metallic depth, and a futuristic design language that instantly stands out. When this bike hits the streets, people will know exactly what it is, even from a distance. Now let's wrap up. The 2026 Suzuki Hayabusa. Faster, wilder, and more extreme than ever is more than just a motorcycle, it's a statement. It is Suzuki reminding the world that hypersport is far from dead. This machine combines raw power, advanced electronics, aerodynamic engineering, and iconic styling into something truly special. It's faster, it's smarter, it's more aggressive, and it carries the Hayabusa legacy into the future with pride. Back Club thanks you for tuning into this full breakdown of the 2026 Hayabusa. If you want more motorcycle reviews, new model breakdowns, and deep dive performance analysis, stay locked in right here. Ride safe, ride smart, and see you in the next video. If you want clickbait titles, description, hashtags, or a Thai version, just tell me.